I'll say good day. We will now deliver the information and the transmission that we have titled the Interstellar Alliance Social Experiment, Step 1. We would like to explain this concept now that we have entered a new cycle in your year of 2024. Because we have delivered information to you over the past 40 of your years, thus completing a cycle of humanity, which are typically in 40-year segments, we now begin a new cycle, a new form of interacting with your society, a new level of transmission, a new guidance of actions and participation and suggestions for what will bring you closer to the vibrational frequency of the Interstellar Alliance and closer to the vibrational frequency of open contact in the years to come. We will be delivering different steps over the course of this year, beginning with step 1 and proceed to step 2, step 3, and so on. But we wish to make it clear that each step we deliver is not just doing that step and then being done with it. Each step that we deliver will be cumulative, additive to the step before it. So you will continue to do step 1, for example, while you are doing step 2. And you will continue to do steps 1 and 2 while you are doing step 3, and so forth. So you will add each step to the previous one, continuing to do them all as we deliver them. But we would like to once again make it clear that it is your choice to do these suggestions, these actions, these steps. You do not have to do them. We are not saying it is an absolute. However, what we are saying is that each step that you do brings you closer to the vibration and frequency of the Interstellar Alliance and closer to the vibrational frequency of open contact. So it is up to you to determine how much of your vibration, of your frequency, you wish to align with the idea of our Interstellar Alliance, with the idea of open contact with us and hybrids and species like us, vibrationally speaking. So you make the determination, you make the choice to participate to whatever degree you are comfortable with. We will let you know that some of these steps may be challenging for many of you. You may not feel comfortable incorporating them into your daily routines, into your daily lives. So again, we leave that up to you and your free will as to what degree to participate in. It is up to you. But we will once again underline and underscore the idea that the more you are willing to take action on these suggestions and the more fully that you are willing to perform them, the closer you will be to the vibration of the Interstellar Alliance, the closer you will be to aligning with the vibration of open contact with us and others like us. So it is up to you, it is in your hands. Now, the idea again is that we are about to deliver the Interstellar Alliance Social Experiment, Step 1. And next time we will deliver Step 2. And after that, Step 3, and again, so on and so forth. Each being added to the previous one. So, the idea also is to understand that as you engage in these actions, you will be united with others who are also willing to engage. It will be a cumulative effect of all of your energies that will increase the probability of contact over the next few years. But this is countdown to contact year 1. We will go into year 2, year 3. There will be many things that we will suggest that will be actions built upon previous actions that again can have a great deal of impact in allowing you to experience your shift into new versions of Earth that will be more and more representative of your ability to belong to the galactic family of the Interstellar Alliance and will improve your ability to experience the idea of open contact in many forms So, again, we leave it up to you to act on these suggestions. Though you may find them somewhat challenging, it is necessary and important for you to start navigating yourself in new directions to be the living examples to your society of what they can also choose for themselves. Again, not that they have to, but if they are willing to move forward with you together, all together in a similar vibration that acts as an open invitation to the Interstellar Alliance and open contact for you to experience this in the years to come. We begin this new cycle now because the potential of open contact is not so far away now. You have made it this far. You have been with us for many years. You have applied to the best of your ability the principles that we have shared with you. Applied the formula in your lives in the best way that you could. Always room for improvement, of course. Always room for more precision, more understanding, a deeper understanding. But you have now enough information with a willingness to apply what it is we have already shared with you. You have enough information and enough energy and enough momentum to begin this new cycle, this new endeavor, this new social experiment, for that is exactly what it is, a social experiment. And while you are doing this, you will notice many behavioral changes within yourself because we are suggesting these behavioral changes, which will make a difference in your experience of physical reality and the world around you. Others will notice this too and may ask you, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Why are you taking these actions? Why are you making these changes? Why are you being different than you used to be? All you really need to do is say you are taking part in an interesting social experiment and simply direct them to the source, which is us, of that information so that they can decide for themselves whether or not they wish to also participate in this social experiment. But that is all you need to say. You do not need to go into great detail about it. We will provide that for you. You can just let them know you are participating in a social experiment that you find interesting, fascinating, challenging, and fun, that you believe will make a difference in the world. But you do not have to provide any details. We will do that for you. It is important for them to come to the source so that there is no misunderstanding, no confusion about what it is we are talking about, what it is we are suggesting. So you do not have to, in any way, shape, or form, bear the responsibility of explaining these ideas to anyone else. Just tell them where they can find them and allow yourself to move forward with your social experiment and your willingness, to whatever degree, to participate within it. So, in a moment now, we will have Nania read to you Step 1 of the Interstellar Alliance Social Experiment, and you can begin to get an understanding of the kinds of things we will be suggesting as we move forward to steps 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So, allow yourselves to prepare, allow yourselves to be in an open energy, relax, let it in, and again remember, you don't have to do these, or you can do some of them, and you can refuse to do any of them at any time, but that will determine what vibrational frequency you are at and to what degree you may be capable of experiencing the Interstellar Alliance and open contact. So it's totally in your hands. Nania, are you prepared to read?
Yes.
All right. Please begin with the Interstellar Alliance Social Experiment, Step 1. And before you say anything, everyone can know that they will be provided with what you call a download of this information so that you can print it out, copy it, have it for your own. And we would suggest that you begin to put all of these into a binder together so that you have an easy reference for each step, in any way, shape, or form that you are comfortable accessing them. So this will be the first that you can download. Nania, please read Step 1 of the Interstellar Alliance Social Experiment.
Interstellar Alliance Social Experiment. Step 1. Do not engage in any conversations about conspiracy theories. Do not post or read any such theories. Remain neutral. Do what you can to learn the actual facts of any situation, no matter how long that takes. Do not accept people's opinions and statements as facts without substantial evidence. Many people believing or saying the same thing is not evidence. Some conspiracies exist, but not all are true, no matter how real they may feel. Do not speculate about which parts of a conspiracy theory may be accurate or true. Do not buy into any rumors out of fear or a need to belong. Ignore peer pressure to believe a conspiracy theory. Use common sense and rational discernment to choose what you believe regarding any rumors. Do not believe second or third-hand information. Always check with the original source if possible.
Thank you, Nania. Now, once again, this is step 1. It is an important step to shift your energies because there are many things going on your planet that contain a lot of misinformation, a lot of misdirection, a lot of confusion. Are there conspiracies? Yes, of course. The very idea of the secrecy surrounding extraterrestrials, UFOs, and so forth obviously involves many different people willing to keep a secret, willing to hide information. So yes, we're not saying that some conspiracies don't exist. Obviously, they do. But we will address what parts of it need to be addressed, what actions can be taken on some of those theories that are representative of a more straightforward approach rather than the confusion that exists and surrounds many of these theories that exist in your society. These will be contained in some of the future steps that we will deliver to you. So you do not have to be confused or worry or concern yourselves with which parts of any particular conspiracy theories are accurate. This will be contained in future steps to clarify any of these things in a certain way by the actions we will suggest. But for right now, it will aid and assist greatly in changing the frequency of many people if you will simply disengage from any conversations, discussions, postings, sharings, or involvement or belief in any conspiracy theories at all. It is important now to go into a neutral state with regard to many of those rumors, to allow yourself to set a foundation, a new foundation, a neutral foundation on which to build the future steps that we will deliver. It is about relaxing into your neutral self, pulling back from the things that get people on your planet caught up in all sorts of negative frequencies. It is about your willingness to move forward, to go beyond, and to let go of the idea that many conspiracy theories attempt to get you to buy into. And it is also an understanding that some conspiracy theories are actually put out by the conspiracies themselves in order to make you feel disempowered, because the greatest power that anyone really has is getting you to believe something that may or may not necessarily be true to their advantage. So understand that by letting go of any participation in the idea of conspiracy theories, by letting go of engaging in any such conversations through social media or in person or in any way, shape, or form, you are truly releasing an energy and building a new foundation, a new energy, a clearer, more clarifying energy, a neutral energy that will allow you to incorporate the upcoming steps in a much more powerful way, in a much more precise way. So again, we understand a lot of these changes that we are suggesting, a lot of these steps that we will transmit to you may be challenging for many of you, because we understand that many of you get excited about participating in some of this kind of information. But it is really about letting go of the old ways, letting go of the old world, letting go of the things that have been keeping you in shadow and in darkness for a long time, letting go of what you call the vicious circles, the unknown factors, the constant guessing, the constant wondering. Just let it go. You will be guided. You will open a doorway through which your spirit guides and extraterrestrial beings that are here to serve you can reach you with information and inspiration. But don't invent new things. Allow yourself to simply remain neutral at this point, letting go of any participation in the idea of conspiracy theories. This is a critical first step in the Interstellar Alliance Social Experiment. And again, if you are questioned about any change in your behavior, it is simply sufficient to say you are now participating in a social experiment to see where it leads. And again, it is up to you to decide to what degree to participate in the steps that we will deliver to you. So it's totally in your hands to whatever degree you are comfortable doing so. But the more you can, the closer you will be to the vibration of open contact. So we thank you for allowing us to share with you this day, step 1 in the social experiment. And in return, we ask now, how may we continue to be of service to you with your dialogues and your questions?